In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Chicago Cubs. This Tuesday, the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs will play the first game of their 3-game series. This will be the third series between these two teams this season, as the Pirates won 3 out of 4 games the last time they faced off. The Pittsburgh Pirates are coming into this series after splitting games with the struggling Cincinnati Reds. They looked great on the defensive side of the field in the final 2 games of this series, but struggled at the plate in their first 2 losses to the Reds. The Chicago Cubs are entering this series after taking 2 of 3 games from the Arizona Diamondbacks. They looked great on the defensive side of the field in this series, as they were able to hold the Diamondbacks to a very low run total in the 2 games that they won. The Chicago Cubs are 14-20 this season and have won 3 games in a row. Prior to the Game 1 win, Chicago won 2 of 3 against the Diamondbacks. The Chicago pitching staff has a 3.94 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, and a .245 opponent batting average. The Cubs offense has scored 139 runs with a .236 batting average and a .313 on-base percentage this year. Seiya Suzuki is batting .255 with 4 home runs and 16 RBI for the Cubs this season. The projected starter for Chicago is Keegan Thompson, who is 2-0 with a 1.67 ERA and a 1.07 WHIP over 27 innings pitched this season. The Pittsburgh Pirates are 15-20 this season and have won 2 of their last 3 games. Pittsburgh lost Game 1 of this series by a score of 9-0 on Monday. The Pittsburgh pitching staff has a 4.74 ERA, a 1.36 WHIP, and a .240 opponent batting average this season. The Pirates' offense has scored 119 runs with a .225 batting average and a .295 on-base percentage. Ben Gamel is batting .282 with 3 home runs and 15 RBI for the Pirates this season. The projected starter for Pittsburgh is JT Brubaker, who is 0-3 with a 5.34 ERA and a 1.38 WHIP over 30.1 innings pitched this season. Pittsburgh is 19-50 in their last 69 games as a road underdog and 20-52 in their last 72 road games, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 road games. Chicago is 1-9 in their last 10 games against a team with a losing record and 2-9 in their last 10 Game 2 matchups, while the over is 2-0-2 in their last 4 home games. The Cubs have won 3 of their last 4 games, and they're playing very well offensively, scoring 17 runs in their last 4 games. They've hit the ball well against right-handers, and they're facing a starter that has given up 8 runs in 3 road starts. So expect them to play well offensively in this game. Even though they won their last 2 games, the Pirates continue to struggle offensively, scoring only 6 runs in their last 4 games. Chicago's pitching hasn't been very good this season, but they have done a better job in recent games, giving up less than 3 runs per game in their last 3 games, and won't have trouble slowing down the struggling Pirates. The Chicago Cubs looked very strong on the defensive side of the field in their previous series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. This trend will continue in this one, so the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. The Pirates are averaging 3.50 runs per game and 3.33 runs per game on the road. They average 2.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cubs, with Chicago giving up 4.27 runs per game at home. The Pirates will hit their average in this game. The Cubs are averaging 3.94 runs per game and 4.33 runs per game at home. They averaged 8.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Pirates, with Pittsburgh giving up 5.93 runs per game on the road. The Cubs will score enough runs to push the score over the projected total as our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Milwaukee Brewers. We will have some National League Baseball on Tuesday evening as the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers in the second game of this three-game set. The Braves are sending veteran southpaw Tucker Davidson to pitch here as he is coming off a bullpen appearance as he went 2.2 innings and gave up 5 runs on 5 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts against the Washington Nationals. The Brewers will have righty Adrian Houser on the mound, and he is coming off a loss against the Cincinnati Reds as he went 4 innings and allowed 7 runs on 6 hits with 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. The Milwaukee Brewers are coming off of a 1-run win against the Atlanta Braves in their last game. Hunter Renfroe scored the only run in the win. The series is at 1-0 in favor of the Milwaukee Brewers. Freddie Peralta got the start for the Milwaukee Brewers in this one. He has a 3.53 ERA. With 48 strikes and a 1.09 WHIP, he gave up 2 hits and a walk while striking out 10 and retiring his final 11 batters in the win. Milwaukee Brewers right-hander Adrian Houser will be the starter for this one. He has a 3.86 ERA. With 25 strikes and a 1.42 WHIP, the Atlanta Braves are coming off of a 1-run loss against the Milwaukee Brewers in their last game. The series is at 1-0 in favor of the Milwaukee Brewers. Ian Anderson got the start for the Atlanta Braves in this one. He has a 3.75 ERA. With 25 strikes and a 1.33 WHIP, he allowed 4 hits and 1 run in 6 innings. He walked 2 and struck out 3 in the loss. Atlanta Braves left-hander Tucker Davidson will be the starter for this one. He has a 5.55 ERA. With 22 strikes and a 1.52 WHIP, Adrian Houser has just been that good, allowing 13 earned runs in 30.1 innings while striking out 25. And he has a 2.5 ERA and .206 allowed batting average at home. The Brewers have won 6 of their last 8 home games when Adrian Houser pitches. Adrian Houser has been able to do well throughout the course of his career, while Tucker Davidson has not shown the ability to provide innings this season. Houser has been doing a decent job throughout the 2022 season, while Davidson has a 16.88 ERA entering this game. Atlanta has been struggling to begin the year for the last few seasons. The Milwaukee Brewers have been a good home team this season. The Brewers are 3rd best in the MLB with an average of 4.9 runs per game. Milwaukee seeks revenge after getting blown up by Atlanta in their last meeting. All in all, go with the Milwaukee Brewers to continue their solid start to the regular season. The Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Despite Tucker Davidson and Adrian Houser not showing the ability to shut down lineups with a smaller ERA total, the under seems to be the better play. Looking at the batting average against, the Braves are 13th in the sport with a .229 batting average against them, while the Brewers are tied for 3rd in the majors with a .215 batting average against. I do not trust the Atlanta Braves to score enough runs to reach their implied totals. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers play host to the Los Angeles Angels on Tuesday night in the second game of their midweek series from Globe Life Field. For the American League West rivals, this is far from the first time these two have met this season, having already squared off for a 4-game set last month and meeting during Monday's opener. During the 4-game series in April, which also happened to be in Texas, the Angels were able to come away with 3 of 4 wins. Texas bounced back nicely in Monday's opener, grabbing the win with relative ease. The Angels have been the stronger team all season, but the Rangers will aim to build off of that momentum from Monday's series opener. The Angels come into this game with a 24-14 record overall, and they had won 2 games in a row before losing on Monday. Noah Syndergaard really let them down in the first game, going 0.2 innings, giving up 4 hits and 4 earned runs. The Angels' offense and defense are both ranked 5th in the MLB. Shohei Ohtani has been the top offensive player, hitting 8 home runs and driving in 27 RBI. On the other side of this matchup is the Rangers, who sit with a 14-19 record overall, and they have won 2 games in a row. In each of the last 2 games they have scored 7 runs, and they are going to need the offense to be better in this game. Adolis Garcia has been the top player for the Rangers, hitting 6 home runs and driving in 24 RBI. The Los Angeles Angels have been one of the best teams in all of baseball this season, and that means they can pick up wins. It will definitely be interesting to see how Ross Dietmar looks in his first start since throwing a no-hitter. Taylor Hearn has been struggling a bit as he has a 5.26 ERA to begin the 2022 season. There definitely seems to be a solid difference between the talent levels of these teams. Los Angeles is 7-3 in their last 10 road games against Texas. The Angels have the depth to give almost anyone a tough game. They'll have plenty of confidence on the mound after Detmer's no-hitter the last time out. He seems to finally be in a groove, which could spell trouble for the Rangers. The Angels struggled in the first game of the season, but this game is going to go a little different, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. Ross Dietmar has reached the pinnacle of his pitching prowess, and that means he can struggle a bit here. Taylor Hearn has been struggling throughout the course of the year. The Angels are tied for second in the majors with 49 home runs as a team, while the Rangers are tied for 13th in MLB with 34 homers as a whole. These lineups should be able to hit against these struggling southpaw pitchers, so this will be interesting. The over is 4-0-2 in their previous 6 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.